Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires Part 10 of my Zeppelin-less campaign. Yeah, I know, alright, I'm getting to it. Look. It's happening, alright? Chill. Also, you know what else I just noticed? This. Well, this is bullshit. God damn it. What do I do about this? I don't have anything I can do about this. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Game over, man. Game over. Oh, don't worry about it. We'll just kill him everywhere else and then roll over him. And we got a slight issue up here. That's fine. And we're hopping over here so we can kind of cut him off. Now, what I would like to do is potentially hit this, put an Undercity in here. And then, like, I can also spread... I don't really want to spread play to Luther because he might be a useful ally. But, I mean, needs must, right? And could be handy to have a few cities with plague.
I will not.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
What you ask is impossible.
4 units of Grail Knights. 4 units of Grail Knights. That's insane.
Master Engineer.
4 fucking units. Son of a bit. Okay, well, what I do need, apart from more money, I think we get, like this is making quite a lot of cash here. This is pretty good.
Of the Witch King.
I'm sure you are. I'm sure he's very proud of you. Also, hello. What are you doing here?
Noble of Nagaroth.
Who?
My time and temper are short.
Goodness me, you've got a deep voice. Shakara real. All right, keeping it real with your. Wait, I just want to.
You have done well to make it this far. Speak.
She's a 30-a-day smoker, isn't she? Definitely. I kind of love this. I kind of love that.
Nagaroth is a dangerous place for unwelcome guests.
Genuinely very amused. Anyway, it's fine. Right, what were we doing? We've got 2 armies. That's fine. It's not fine. It's really bad. Why have we got 2 armies? I'm still not like ludicrously rich. I don't feel and I don't even feel like these armies are like. Okay, technically we've got 3. Okay, I'll say we've got 3. We got 3. We got 3 armies. I should send one of those south to deal with the. Am I just going to fill an army with wolf rats and basically just assume they're squig hoppers? They're like not as good squig hoppers, aren't they? But they're still pretty good. Still good enough to, like, nom their way through a stack, I think. Hello? Got you in the ambush, I see. Lovely. Oh, you had the Grail Knights. I wasn't even paying attention. Well, guess you don't have them anymore. Ah, crap. Well, we might... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fight this because I can probably take out the field trebuchets. And maybe the archers. It's worth a try. Well, this is going to be a pain. This is basically, can we do enough damage to the enemy army to make it easier for us to kill them later? There's a couple of problems with this. One, unless we kill a unit, and because they're almost certainly going to win this battle, we need to kill a unit down to 5% of, in fact 4% of its starting members, which means if we take a unit of 60 knights, we need to kill all but 2 of them, which is nigh on impossible because they'll probably just run away before they hit 2. So yeah. So the plan is we just do as much damage as possible. Over here, we're doing some fairly good work. You know, the field trebuchets are being taken out. The problem is because we've got no army nearby, and because of the way the AI replenishes, they will probably be good to go in 2 turns, 2-3 turns, unless we manage to wipe the unit out. So you could argue that there's not much point in doing this. But I feel like if we can do enough damage, maybe it'll, you know, hold them off for a little bit. Just trying to take out those trebuchets because they would do a lot of damage to us if we allowed them to stay. So there's 7 guys there, so they will not be destroyed. And these guys, they're 35. No, they're not even broken. Just need to... What's 5% of however many guys they had? 40, I would guess? That's not very many, is it? Basically, we'd have to wipe the unit out to actually wipe them out. This is why, one, replenishment is so strong, and two, why recruitment is reduction in recruitment is a garbage stat for Warhammer, because you always never bother recruiting units, and you almost never would on the units. So there's no point getting like a general ability to reduce recruitment, because by the time your general's got that ability, he's probably recruited all the units he wants, and he probably won't do very much recruitment again. Making it almost worthless. Still. These field trebuchets are getting pulled. Might actually do it, as they do not have very much health. They are very surrounded. Come on, chase them down. Chase them down. How many? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2. I think we've done it. I think we've probably got rid of them. They're done. Okay, we've wiped out one unit. That's something. We've now shown our hand over here. Because having wiped out a unit of trebuchets, I'm kind of like, it's probably good enough. These Skaven slaves are going to have a bad time. Although that charge was pitiful. For a bunch of questing knights, garbage. Okay, we have a unit of questing knights. They did not... They're trying to attack my Night Runners. They do not want to engage my front line. That means they're taking... Actually, you know what? Quite a lot of damage. More damage, I guess, because they don't have shields. These guys are not armor piercing. They only do 15 damage, but that's actually... They do quite a lot of damage to them. Luckily, we have some Clan Rat Spears and some normal Clan Rats moving in to intercept them. They try to get the charge off, but fail. Which is good for me, which means I can throw more... Geez, that actually does a lot of damage. We actually may be able to deal with that unit of questing knights fairly easily. Unfortunately, catching them will be another thing. They're going to just continue to cycle charge, but at least I'll be taking more and more damage as time goes on. And they're charging up a hill as well, which is not ideal. They're going to be charging down a hill. Tried to catch them with a menace from below, but they pulled back at the last second. Did kind of catch them, and they are starting to waver. Spearman at arms moving in. More questing knights. Charging the Clan Rat Spears, but also into the trees as well, which I don't think really did them, but plus they're charging up a hill. We've actually got a very good position up here. I mean, looking at numbers, we're actually doing some reasonably good damage to them. And if the replenishment wasn't so strong, I'd feel pretty good about this. I do think in general replenishment is too strong a stat. I think it's one of the reasons why Warhammer is probably as easy as it is. A lot of people complained when Slaanesh didn't have good replenishment, right? But if all the factions had that level of replenishment, well, suddenly the game would be a lot harder. And I feel like CA want to make the game harder. They want to make it a more difficult game, but they do not want to touch replenishment for some reason. Which is weird, because I reckon if you took Legendary and went, yeah, all of your units replenish 50% less quickly, right? Instantly, significantly more difficult. Because then you'd have to, like, recruit units to replace the damaged ones. So that then costs more money, which means you could make... If people are spending more money on recruitment becomes more of a useful stat. It also means that you can up everyone's economy because they'll be spending more money on recruitment. Upkeep can stay the same, which means that generally you'll have more liquidity in your armies, but in your economy, but your armies will constantly need more recruitment, which also means recruitment buildings are more useful. Which means you can turn growth back to levels where it was in Warhammer 2. It kind of fixes a lot of issues. I genuinely think replenishment is... It's a great stat, because obviously it means your army's replenished, but also it's basically a toxic stat. I think replenishment is a toxic stat for a game. Genuinely do. Did I like watching my units get damage and not having replenished? No, it's like a handy quality of life feature. But on the other hand, I just don't think they've managed to factor the rest of the game difficulty around it. It's kind of a weird thing. Okay, I mean, things could be worse. We've managed to rout these questing knights, but there's still 8 of them, which means they're still alive. I think. Maybe we did manage to wipe them out. That'd be good. I mean, there's only 8 of them left, right? That's not very many. I would say that unit's had a battering. If we can cut them down a little bit more, come on, come back. Don't shatter. Don't seven. I mean, maybe. 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 Maybe it's based on unit health rather than number of entities? You know, this little garrison is holding up surprisingly well. I thought they'd melt instantly, but they have held their ground. Look at the number of friggin' knights dead. They've cut this army in half. I was a little bit concerned about this, but if this little garrison can do that, I think a settlement with actual walls is probably absolutely fine. I think we're all good. Obviously, we will lose this battle. They will eventually overcome. But we've really made them think about what they're up to. I think the capital will hold out, which gives us some time to recruit some friggin' Zeppelins, which we will eventually do. Trust me. I promise. I cast iron promise there will be Zeppelins eventually at some point, maybe. Jeez, still going. I'm surprised. This unit of foot squires is getting his arse handed to it. There we go. If it wasn't for these, the Paladin and the Lord, I think we'd actually probably be winnable, but we've just got nothing we can actually defeat those guys. We can pull down their health a little bit, but yeah. Okay, well, overall, I think that was fine. We took out a number of units, and they're going to have to sit around and replenish for at least a couple of turns. Well, we did a crap load of damage to them. Only managed to take out one of the field trebuchets. And then also only managed to wipe out a couple of units. So, was that worth it? Probably not. I'm going to guess they'll be replenished in 2 turns. If I'm lucky. Let's find out, shall we? Where are we? I can see them, so... yeah, like... 2 turns? Barely worth doing, really. Never mind. Spawning pools. Hello? Oh, goddammit, Thyrus! What again? Every time. Right, we'll take Bragon. They're about to Bragon, if you know what I mean. They're dead. I wonder if we can, like, lure them in. They could reach us. Might be worth a punt. Basically, we're going to lure them in. Could we... Ooh, we could wound a Doric. Let's try and wound Doric. Yeah, because it failed, obviously. 40% chance. That should happen, like, pretty much every time, surely. Alright, we're probably... I mean, I'm not overly concerned. If we can get the ambush on this army, we're laughing. But overall, that army is garbage. Right, which... I guess we want to head this way, because then we might be able to swing by and get some interesting weapon teams. I mean, basically anything at this point. I just need to cobble together something to deal with that invasion. And then I can come back and deal with it properly. So, right, we'll get some spears. And what would be good against the knights? I mean, death globes. Death globes are good against everything. Right, we're gonna leave. I'm not gonna upgrade that. If it can, I mean, if we manage to deal that much damage with just that shitty little garrison, this is better. As long as I don't recruit more shit, and that will take them time. Oh, you've got like 2 armies down there. Well, no, you do. I can literally see them. Like, don't try and gaslight me. You got 2 armies there. No, we don't. What do you fucking do? I can see them. They're right there. I think you're mistaken, actually. What's good? Okay, we do have the thing. That's good against large. It's very expensive though. It's like it's like a large percentage of my current income. So maybe we won't do that. Oh shit! There's like a. Oh no, you're not. You know what, Luther? If you'd been less shit, maybe you would have been able to hold the line, and this wouldn't have happened. Hey, you ever think of that? Useless bastard. You had one friggin' job. What a tit. Do we have Blast Master? We do have Blast Master. Okay.
Servant of decay.
In that case, I will go with Engineering skill. Yep, that works for me. Right, you, my little friend, are going to get suspiciously loyal. Loyalty, eh? Very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. And I do like the fact that we're just now spread. Just everyone's got, well, all the armies don't seem to be like you've had plague for a few turns now, and you haven't actually like the armies haven't caught plague, which is a little bit weird. Normally, if I'm anywhere near Skaven plague, I immediately catch it. I'm like patient fucking 0. I do love getting ambushes. Right, I'm just going to kill you. Because otherwise we'll never get around to Zeppelins. we'll never get to Zeppelins if I fight all the battles. That's the problem. Fighting battles takes time. And time is Zeppelins, people. A box of eerie noises. Okay, destroy the demon. More control would be nice. Let's go more control. Okay, you sailed away again for some reason. Not entirely sure why.
I see wisdom eludes.
Oh, wait, you're over there. And you're moving fast.
I don't serve you.
Oh, look at this! So much plague! This is exactly what we wanted. This is the best. Look, so much. This also gives us 15% additional income. Boom. We're in the money, we're in the money. I got a lot it takes to get Sentinels at times. Of course you're all that way, which means I won't get any of the good shit. Okay, that's 1 turn away. Are you moving? Oh, you sailed off. Okay. Okay. Well, okay then. Okay. Well, I guess that's that problem dealt with. Good job, me. Well done. Pat on the back there, I think. Apparently. Oh dear. Do I want this? Yes. Also, we don't need growth anymore, do we? We could get more food. Yes, more food. Okay, grab you. I don't really care about that building, but I'll upgrade you too. And the Sentinels of Zeti. Where's the golden ziggurat? Okay, you're over there. Right, we'll upgrade the food building there to try and stymie my food outflow. Right, do we want to go... Do we want to go and attack these idiots? I mean, probably yes. Right, kind of makes sense.
Such ignorance.
It kind of... Do they have artillery? Can't tell. Not sure. Okay, well in that case... Can we ambush at sea? I mean, it still says stalk, so... It's worth a punt, isn't it? Sneak up on them. Submarines, isn't it? U-boats. We're going to U-boat them. Nope, didn't get the ambush, never mind. The important thing to note is they do not have artillery, which certainly makes my life easier. Alright, Thyra, show me what you've got. Enemy reinforcements also approaching. There's wait. Oh my god, they're both Thyras. Now there's two of them. This is getting out of hand. Alright, moving in summoned clan rats just to harass the enemy army. Just keep them on their toes. Or cut their toes off. We do have a unit of flagellants currently on fire. Ooh, oh look, one, he's going for it. He's doing it. You go, buddy. You got a friend. I believe in you. Careful. Oh no. You seem to be doing okay though. Oh no, let's stand corrected. He dead. Jeez, there's still 7 of them. No, there was 7 of them. No, there's still 3 of them. No, he exploded, and he exploded too. Okay, well, they're all dead. Meanwhile, we do have a little flanking attack. Empire Knights fought by a menace from below, and then being shot to pieces by the rattling guns. Nice little plague in the centre there, did some good damage, and more flagellants incoming, which are hopefully going to get the same response as the previous ones. Yep. That's jam o'clock. Okay, that flank is crumbling. We've also got the wolf rats moving in to finish them off. Attack on the right flank. Some peasant horsemen charging in. Don't have to worry too much about that. We've got the Light Scrabs Plague Pack, who are going to make very short work of them. Do they have like an AoE? Oh, you think these guys would have like an AoE damage or something? I think it was Plague Monk Sensor Bearers had an AoE damage effect in tabletop, did they not? Poison Wind Globes are friggin' amazing, just melting unit after unit. And then we've got the Wolf Rats sweeping in to catch the reinforcing column. Now their job is pretty simple. They are just going to hunt down all those archers while one unit engages the halberdiers. The rest of the Wolf Rats scurry in to eat all of those archers. Knocking them out and basically winning the battle for us. The war wagons. It was a bit of a shame that because in tabletop the war wagon was just a bunch of guys in the back of a car with the lost and found of a weapon shop or something, where they just had, you know, one guy had a flail, one guy had a rifle, one guy had a spear, one guy had like a badger on a stick, one guy had a toothbrush. It was just that kind of like completely wacky. We have no idea what's going on here. Okay, wolf rats hunting down, surviving. It's just, I just look. I know in my Skarsnik campaign I went pretty hard for the squigs, and yeah, there's something about fast-moving monster units which I just kind of love. I hate being shot at, and when you have a horde of these guys, you never have to worry about being shot at ever again, because you can just eat the people who are shooting at you. Job's a good one. Okay, we've got a slight issue on the flank. We've got a Jade Lion currently causing us some issues, but we're pummeling it from all sides. There goes the Wolf Rats as well. Very quick at eating stuff. We're just advancing the Poison Wind Globe. These guys are just getting a load of Poison Wind Globes thrown at them. It seems to be pretty effective. Yep, they didn't like that. They're still losing health as well. They are still losing health. Do they think we'll get away? Well, they're not actually losing health. They should be losing health. Damage over time, see? 12 to 25. They're not losing any health. That's bullshit. God damn it, CA. What the hell? Okay, then we've gone in for the final push. Concentrating on eating those halberdiers. And once they're gone, the archers are basically a free lunch. I mean, you can try and run. It's not going to save you. And then it's just a case of finishing off the last unit, the Flagellants, the only unit that hasn't yet run away. Beep, beep. Alright, eat them. Although, weirdly, eating them doesn't actually give us food. We only ever get 2 food. The map. I mean, we get more food for killing people, but you know what I mean. Right, you hop over here. With any luck, we might actually... Yeah, we can get the ambush. You can't get the ambush. That's okay. You might... I don't know, can you reach that? I don't think you can, actually. I don't think you can reach either of us. Good. That's good. I wonder if you... Right, does anyone want to chill out? No, no one wants to chill. Zero chill in Lustria. Absolutely no chill. Just a lot of cranky people out for my blood. Which I am not in favour. Right, okay, so we don't have to necessarily rush over there now. So let's wait. I just rushed to those events because it was. Oh, look, everyone's getting happier. Well, mostly. Probably because of the plague. Look at this. This is exactly what I wanted. This is the best. So much plague. Gee, really? Khemri? Really? I don't think I've ever seen Khemri do anything. What? Yay, plague spawned. More plague. It's just constant plague. It's what we love. Look how much plague we're getting. Ah, great stuff. This is what we love. This was a brilliant idea of mine. I'm so clever. Oh, damn. I'm a smart boy. Talking of smart boys, where is... Come down here. There we go. 2,500. Perfect. Can we reach? Can we? Bonk. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, that's going to give us some extra cash. And then I also want to do some digging. But I also don't care what's going on down here, so... Not my problem. I've just spent all my money, which is not ideal, considering I believe I have the ability to now recruit something good. Yes, we've got Zeppelins. They cost 3,000. They cost 1,000 upkeep. Holy fuck. I guess that was to be expected. I guess I should have expected that, to be honest. Probably should have seen that one coming. I'm really tempted to take this.
That will work.
Yes, I'm sure it will. Okay, what do you... Okay, you don't have a garrison. Can we... Hang on, come here. Right, can we reach this? Because if we can reach this turn, that would be very handy. Can we even land on that? Like, how do we actually get onto that island, pray tell? Maybe because we don't have enough move. Maybe if I go over here, we can land on it next turn. Maybe that. Okay, you come over here. We can probably... Oh shit, I've run out of cash, haven't I? Okay, bop you. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sack it so I can get Zeppelins. I'm pure Zeppelin cash right there. Right in the old back pocket. That's what we wanted, isn't it? Okay, how many do I... I don't have a warp turbine plant. What do you mean I can't recruit additional units? Fuck you. What? Oh, that's a warpstone reactor. What's a warp turbine plant? Oh, it's that. Fuck! Son of a bit. God. I. Okay. We can only have 5 Zeppelins as well. To be honest, that's probably fine. I once did I think it was a 19 stack, almost 19 stack, dwarf Zeppelin. I can't remember what they're called. What's it? Grudge Bringers? No, that's not Grudge. No, I don't know. Whatever the fuck those things are called. Anyway, I did that, and I'm gonna be honest. It was. I mean, it was. I mean, facing that in battle is genuinely terrifying. But it's not actually, because I just flew over the enemy army and then watched them kind of evaporate. And all I had to do was make sure that my ground units were okay, because otherwise the entire army would run away. It would be like, we've got no ground control. Shit, run. But apart from that, you know, it was pretty entertaining watching them bomb them. But once you've done it, it's sort of, it's fine. I wonder if the warp zeppelins are going to have, how much different weaponry are they going to have? So I like things with a lot of different types of weaponry. I just like to see shit shooting off in all directions. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. It's just, look, I got a thing for big weapon platforms, and I cannot lie. Well, actually, let's do that. Just something about, like, things like, you know, battleships and stuff are really cool. Which is why I'm disappointed we're now in the age of aircraft carriers, because they're boring. All they do is launch planes. Who gives a shit? I want to see big fucking guns swiveling, alright? That's what I want. Probably why my favourite anime is one about World War II battleships with a personification of anime schoolgirls. I mean, it's a vibe, isn't it? Where did you come from, you little shit? You came from behind. Oh my god. Alright, no problem. No biggie. We should be able to recruit Zeppelins now? No, one more turn. One more turn. One more turn. One more turn until we can get Zeppelins. Everyone just hold on to their balls. Right, can we actually attack this? Yes, we can. Pyrrhic victory. Sacrifice I'm willing for them to make. Right, I don't know if I want to keep this, to be honest, but it is what it is. That's 900 each. That seems very expensive. I'm just going to recruit a bunch of slaves for no particular reason. Right. I have a sneaking suspicion you may come this way. Oh shit, you've got plague as well. That's great. But oh, this was such a good idea. I'm a fucking genius. Because this means everyone... So, everyone gets frenzy, we get more replenishment, we get more leadership. Vigor loss reduction is reduced for plague units, although, you know, I'm not really recruiting them. I need to deal with this. I need Zeppelins first. One more turn, and then how long do they take to recruit, just out of interest? Hang on. 5 turns, of course. Perfect. Obviously it takes 5 fucking turns to recruit. Why wouldn't it take 5 turns? Oh, fuck my life. Are you still down there, Teehee? Don't know. Probably he's fine. It was Rakarth, wasn't it? Rakarth went to go and see Oxyotl. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you poke that particular bear? Leave him alone. He's fine down there. You don't need to poke him. go around poking him. He might stick his nose in. I don't need that.
I hear the Widowmaker.
Do you? Okay, good for you. Okay, we're losing 6 food. That could be worse, actually. That's. You know what? Generally, fine. We can finally recruit Zeppelins. We can finally recruit a whole load of shit. 2 Zeppelins? 2 Zeppelins seems like a good number. Shall we get some Doom Bombers as well? They've got 1,000 missile strength. And we could get some of these Doomwalker Giant Killer. One's got loads of ammunition, one's got not as much ammunition. This one's got Rattling guns. That sounds pretty good. God, they're all so expensive. Shall we try this one? Warp Discharge. I kind of want to get the Rattling. Shall we get the Rattling guns? Alright, let's get a Rattling gun. Fuck it, let's just get one of each one, right? One of every animal. Let's just try them out. We're gonna see what happens.
Bring decay.
Hello, me old bucko. Are you, hello, oh, it's Marcus himself. Hello, Marcus. What are you up to? What's your plan? Oh, we could go and hit this again. It's only 1,600 sack value. Not exactly worth the effort. But it will be lunch, won't it? It'll be some food. So let's come in here. And don't run away. Don't run too far. Don't run too far. That's perfect. You know what, Marcus? Couldn't have asked for more. That's exactly where I need you. Exactly. Oh, I didn't even get the ambush. Come on. That's like 2 ambushes I should have got. You weren't, I mean, you weren't marching, but I've still got like over 100 ambush success. Like, that must have been roughly 80% chance. 2 80% chances that was, roughly, estimated. Seems insane I didn't get it. Oh. Time to take out the trash! You know what, I was a bit worried when Marcus declared war on me because I was a bit busy elsewhere. But now we're looking pretty good. Plus, Zeppelin's on the go. Eventually. it's better. It's looking better. Looking better. God, Marcus, you didn't really... Not huge damage, was it? Bonk. Eh. I mean, if you use all your ammunition, you may be able to kill him. Okay, summon in Plague Monks just to tear down that hill, keep the enemy army busy. We obliterate it from long range. And as their front line is now preoccupied, we can bring in our wolf rats that are cunningly hidden in the trees over here. So once they've moved a little bit further up, we can bring the wolf rats in and just chew our way through those. Delightful archers there. They're delicious, delectable little archers. Look at them with their little bows. And the other white meats. Okay, well, the summoned in clan rats are starting to die, but that's fine because we've always got more where they came from. And who cares if they die? Okay, here come the wolf rats. We're just going to chew our way through everything. Look at those archers try and run. No, it needs to be a little bit quicker than that. Sorry, guys. Some of the melee infantry have realised the plight of their ranged brethren and are now trying to head back. But I'm just going to not engage them. Bye. Beep, beep. Doing a little swerve around. Most of the enemy army pretty much dead already. We can charge down the hill So far, we've really only been using our summoned in units. That's all that's been predominantly thrown into combat, which means now that we throw in our fresh army, just to be the last nail in the coffin for Marcus. The Wolf Rats are so manoeuvrable, you can just let them pick their fights. And you should, because if they pick the wrong fights, the Wolf Rats will die. Unless they're supported. And at this point, I mean, there's so many units surrounding this unit of Spearmen, we can just send the Wolf Rats in to quickly finish them off. And then the enemy army runs for their lives. I think Marcus may actually get away. Well, of course he won't, because he's already retreated once. Which means this army's dead, regardless. Okay, 6 food, not bad. I mean, it's only 2 food, but I feel like I should take it. Wait, what did we get? What trait was that? Missile resistance, missile strength for Lord Damage. That's actually pretty good for a Skaven faction, to be fair. I don't really want this. What I might do is, no. I might just lay siege to it for a bit. You know, who knows? Who knows? Also, you're down here.
It's forbidden.
It is forbidden. You should go away. Can I? I can race back down. Secure that. You should be far. How much of a garrison do they have? Well, that garrison healed up really quickly, didn't it? Eh? That was lucky for you. So lucky. So lucky. So very lucky. At least these guys have all got frenzy. Makes them a little bit more killing. Plus we've got the avalanche mortars, which should be fine. And we are finally recruiting some cool stuff. Which will beggar me, by the way, because that's there's like 3.5 grand's worth of stuff there. Yeah, 3,700, which means I'm going to be left with nothing. I'm going to be left with nothing. I will have no income. Well, that's just how it is, isn't it? Just how it is. Never mind. Maybe we can sort that out somehow. Oh, it looks like Rakarth is going for Teehee. It might actually be a bad idea, because if he kills off some of those generals and then gets pushed back, Teehee may realise that he needs a stack and then go on a rampage. So actually, stop faffing about, Rakarth. Either kill him or don't. I don't really care, but I just get the feeling you're going to make my life worse, as per usual. You massive bastard. Oh well, that'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Zeppelin-filled episode.